Hi there. Hi. This is going to be a really quick live stream. I'm doing a live stream because I don't want to shoot a video. And what I want to do is show where I am on my journals, my Totally Junk Journal. Tanya McGuire just ended her live stream this afternoon. Hi, Suze. Hi, Ruth. Hi. She just ended, Tanya McGuire does this Totally Junk Journal, and she just ended her live stream. And I kind of wanted to show you what we did, or what I did following along with her. This is actually the second page. This is the first page that I did. She used the larger envelopes. Hi, Maria. And she made these wonderful corner tabs out of security envelopes. This one is mine, and she just used the corner. We decorated the front and the back of it. The back was just book paper for reinforcement, and then I cut about 1/4 of an inch to leave like a little heart shape. And I saved this little piece, and I just moved it up a little, and so it kind of makes a little heart-shaped corner tab. And then we decorated it. This was a piece of my jelly print in here, and this I got out of a magazine. I think it's supposed to be a W, but I made it an M for Meri. And I'm going to go ahead and show you this. She did this toward the end of her stream. She said that she got this from Victor, Mr. Victor Crafter. And it's a tag notebook. So we made that. And this is mine. It's made out of a security envelope, front and back. And she did a nest of string, so I had to do a nest of string. And you can't see this very well, but this is like a little hanger. And on here it says, "A beautiful mess." You can't see the embroidery. This is a magazine image. And then there's just note paper in there. And then I bordered it. And then I actually have clothespins that were dyed a blue. This was out of a magazine. I believe this was a Flow magazine that came to me in Happy Mail. And then on the back was some aprons hanging there. And I got "Do Something Fun" and "You Make Me Smile." And then I just put the red crochet thread in there. And I'm going to put mine right in here. It fits in here really nice. There's room over here for journaling. I'll probably put a piece of note paper there. And this is a large Hallmark envelope. I got it at that liquidation sale. And then I just make a tab. And this again came out of the magazine that I was using. That's an R, believe it or not. And then on the back is another pocket tab. And I didn't glue it over here. I glued it over here because I was thinking I was wanting to put something on this side. And this has this flap. Got my glue stick out. Let me put it over on the side. And then I just put a little piece of paper in there to represent that there's a place for a pocket. And there's also a place for a pocket on the side in here. And, well, I'll put it in upside down like this. So there's two pockets on this one. Oh, and there's one in here too. Excuse me, there's another pocket. There's 3 pockets on this one. I don't have enough tabs, but there's also a pocket in there. So there's 3 little pockets on this pocket for tabs. So that was fun to do. And then we went to another one where we used the corner pockets again. And Stitch, she cut a curve. And because I got this out of that vintage magazine, and she cut a deeper curve, but I did not want to ruin my images, so I just kind of rounded the corner. And then I stitched halfway around here, and then I stitched the top together so I could have a pocket here and a pocket here. And then when we were making this notepad, tag notepad, she mentioned gluing 2 pieces of magazine paper together. And I'd gotten this one out, but I decided I did not want to fold it in half. It wasn't working for me. So I made a big tag. And this is just a sheet of magazine paper folded in half. And made a tag out of it. And I put that there. And then this envelope here again has the flap. And I used a little piece of mirror paper as a tab there to kind of hold it shut. And I outlined it in black. And then you open it up. And here's another where you can see all the pockets in here. There's a pocket here, a pocket here, a pocket for a tag there, and a pocket for a tag there. So we had a lot of fun doing these pages today. Now I will put a link to her channel. Hi, Arlene. I'll put a link to her channel and the stream. And I guess she puts everything in a playlist. So that's where I am on today's. Now, I have missed a week. Here's where I am so far on my... I was there last week. I was able to catch her last week, but because we had that problem with our furnace, I didn't get the previous week. It would have been the week after Thanksgiving. I need to go back, and I think she did tags that week. So, hi, Barb. Yeah, it's a cold, snowy day. It's kind of chilly here, but we've got sunshine, so it's not too bad where I'm at. But we made these little shaker tags. And, yeah, I was punching her whole stream. She kept saying, is everybody ready? Is everybody ready? And I'm going, I'm punching. But I'm really happy with how these came out, too. I used some of the Hobby Lobby Christmas washi tape around this one. And these are two tags that I made that I really was going to make 4 of these shaker tags, but I decided not to because it was getting toward the end. This is her side pocket page that I'm still working on because I'm putting my little Scrappy dolls on them. So this one is still in progress. And then I think you've seen most of these pages. This was the first one with all these floppy journal tags. This one's, they get caught. This one's getting caught on my washi tape. I got to secure that better. This was a top tag that has a library card. And let me pull this one out. This one comes out this way. Tags out of library cards. Here's some paintbrush that I got out of Dick Blick to make my little journal tag. Some more paintbrushes. This one is more paintbrushes. And this one is more paintbrushes on all my tags. This one's kind of getting caught. Why? There it goes. So this was the first page. And this was maybe this was the first and that was the second. This was a pretty basic page. It was really fun to do. These were some of her tags where I made giant tags. Yeah, I'm missing a week. Did Aunt Beck pop in? Hi, Aunt Beck. I'm missing a week, the week after Thanksgiving, so I'm still catching up too. I made giant tags this week. They're almost pages. And I will probably, when we bind the journal, I will probably bind these as pages. And this is where she used the plastic strips as tag ties. I made 2 of them that week. And this one I think I was catching up on too. This is where she did all those scalloped pages. I really did enjoy doing this though. I've got some little bead bubble journal tags. There's a pocket here. And this is where she made that. She just made she just stitched the edge, but she made that Danish star or that wreath, whatever you want to call it. I got mine made. And, oh, this is an envelope from my granddaughter. And my brother said, do you want to keep it? Yeah. So it's going in there. And here we were just doing scrappy edges, or I did. I'm not sure exactly what she was doing on hers. Here's her book band. She did a book band out of security envelopes. Oh, this is what we did. I liked this one. This one was so fun. Because my entire signature is made out of these big envelopes. But this is where we did those folder tags. And I've got 4 of them. I don't have them labeled. but she made tags or folder labels out of scrap paper. That was fun to do. And then these are just the backs of those pages. Here we sewed on a paper bag, was it? I was catching up with her. I just got an extra envelope to use here. And I painted on the inside of this one. So that's where I am on the scrappy junk journal. But boy, is it coming together. Let me get my most recent one. I really like this one. This one is really just kind of classical. But she's been, I had a rubber band. I don't know what I did with it. I have a rubber band to hold these all together. But I think we're going to work on the cover next week, and I'll probably need a pretty large cover for mine, because by the time you get all these large envelopes with the tags and everything, I'll probably need at least I would think at least a 11 by 14 or something. I have lots of room in there. All right, so that's that. I wanted to share that with you. I also want to share with you my December daily. I kind of got the lighting, my lighting here. Let me get my hot light on here. There, I might get a little bit better lighting here. My December daily ended up being an envelope journal because it's fast and quick. And I've shown this before. I put it together in one of my morning live streams. And then yesterday morning, I was carving those stamps. And I went ahead and stamped them off on this foil paper, this mirror paper, that's gold mirror paper there. And I put them in there for every day in December. The first day kind of includes Halloween. I got a Thanksgiving napkin here. And this is a tag from our Christmas party Zoom. And so that's what I've been doing there. And I've been writing little message notes to put in the pocket here. Like I got a little note in here. And I'll probably put some photographs in them, in the envelopes. But my big progress on this journal were these numbers, because I carved all those, and that was really fun. That's a day 6, 9, 10. So that was fun to do. So that's my progress on my December daily. And if I actually get a good start on this, I'm going to go back and work on last year's, because I do not have last year's December daily done. I worked on a junky junk journal out of gift paper and everything, kind of a photo journal for my grandniece. And I worked on that all Christmas Day and all New Year's Day, and involved in that. I did not get last year's December daily done. I have one more thing I want to show you. Oh, you're going to go, ew, what is this? I watched Jeri yesterday, her angels, and I'm going to use coffee filters, because we got these big round coffee filters that we don't have anything for. So this is 2 days of leftover coffee and the grounds, and I'm going to let them soak. They were white. And then I saw Janet said that when she did hers, she dried hers with the heat gun, and it kept some of the staining, and it made it darker. So I'm going to try that, and then as I dry it, I'm thinking some of these coffee grounds will wipe away. I'll probably get out some newspaper. So I might be working on this tomorrow morning. I'm not going to do a live tonight other than this one, just to show and tell here. But I'm going to make angels. Of course, it would do that. My camera's shaking. It would lose my data connection when my hands are all messy. So I got my coffee grounds on my phone now. But I'm going to make angels, and I think I'm going to make a garland. And I might have to dye more coffee filters, but that's okay. It'll be a work in progress. So I may start on this tomorrow morning. I might do an early morning 4:31 impromptu tomorrow morning, just because I've got a lot to work on. Ew, my hands. Let me wipe my hands off. Got them all with coffee grounds. They're stained with coffee. Yeah, it's going to be fun because, let me show you here. I got it out right here. And I think this will go really nice with it. I got this at the thrift store, some lace. And I think this will make nice wings for it. And, I've got some old broken jewelry. I can't use heavy jewelry on it. I don't want to use heavy stuff. But I've got some old broken jewelry. And then I've got, I had a muslin curtain that I cut all, it had cut work around it. And I cut off all the cut work when I made my boho tags. And I've got just the muslin left. And it's all in different shapes. And I was thinking that I'd cut it in strips and tie the strips together. You have a forever filter, so I will ask my neighbor, oh, you know what you can do is just go buy some of those coffee grounds for coffee filters for really cheap at the store. Well, but you have to make the coffee. Or you could buy instant coffee. Now, Shimmy Dixon, if you know Shimmy Dixon, and it's been several months, but she takes instant coffee, or she had a video where she took instant coffee and made just used her instant coffee to make a really, really strong coffee. So you might try that if you have like a Keurig or a Forever filter or something like that where you don't use coffee filters. That's a thought. Or you could ask your neighbor. Yeah, I actually bought some of that, Serenity. Hi, Serenity. I actually bought some of that in. Let me get this out of the way because it's pretty yucky. Let me put my December daily back. Hold a minute. Let's put the December daily and the envelopes that I worked on today. Let's get these out. Let's put these back in here and you can look at these while I'm talking. But yeah, I bought some instant coffee. I didn't try that because I do use a percolator to make my coffee. So you drink at least a pot of coffee a day. You just don't use the paper filters. Yeah. Well, even if you have some leftover coffee at the bottom of your coffee pot or however you make it, just let it sit. Let it sit for a half a day and it'll get really strong and you can even soak your coffee filters in that. But you might drink all the coffee that you make. Oh, Serenity, I love you too. I love all of you guys. I just wanted to pop on really fast and show my progress here because I fell in love with this tag. I fell in love with this entire page because it's so classic. It's just classic, I fell in love with this page and I really enjoyed. Where's the last one that we made? Right here. We made those notebooks, and that was fun. And you can't see this too well, but it does say a beautiful mess on there. A beautiful mess. I might just take my pen and write over that. And then those are clothespins that have been dyed indigo blue color. So I thought that was fun. I might try that too sometime. But that's just out of a magazine. You make me smile, and then these are aprons hanging off of, and here's the note paper. And here's the pocket tag for those of you who just came in. Tanya taught us how to make this pocket tag. After I get done, I will put a link to Tanya's channel and her Junkie Junk Journal playlist because today's video will probably end up in there. But, and to Sue Hiles' December Daily. Sue Hiles at Tickled Pink does wonderful daily, little December daily snippets where she'll just take something that she's done on her page and highlight it in her video. And what I was showing the gals that first came in was my biggest completion was I carved those number stamps. And I might put up on my community tab a question, because I want to carve some number stamps for 2019. And see how I notched these? I made little stars out of them. I notched them and made little, just like little asterisk stars or snowflakes. Well, I want to do 1 through 0 again for 2019, but I'm not sure what kind of a little design I could put in them. So I might put a question up on my community tab and see if I can't get some ideas of what I should do. I mean, I could do stripes or checks or something like that, but it just seems to me like 2019, I don't know what I do. Bye, Marilyn. So I'm done. I just wanted to do a quick show and tell of projects that I've been working on. Having a lot of fun. I worked all afternoon. Meri, is yours just cut? You know, I have cards, and what I'm going to do next in this is just the envelopes, but I took some of the cards that could be cut, and this is a Christmas card that I fussy cut. This is actually a belly band here. You can't see it, but it's a belly band, and this is like a pocket in here. So I've got a mixture of cards that I fussy cut and the envelopes. And when I made this, I just started with a stack of envelopes, and then I clamped it together at the ends here, and I just poured tacky glue and just smooth tacky glue on there and let it dry overnight. And it's holding it pretty good. It's holding it. It's a glue-bound journal. Hopefully, I might have to go in and put some washi tape in there, but I don't mind doing that. I have something that I can use. I wanted to do those nutcracker tags, but it's going to take me all next year to make my tags. I still haven't given up on my nutcracker tags. So, but I do have some more Christmas cards, and what I want to do is I want to make some of my bobby pin embellishments. This is just a plain bobby pin, but I like to make bobby pin embellishments the same in a similar manner as they make the paper clip flags. I like the bobby pin embellishments to hold things. And I'll be taking pictures, or, you know, I like to gather quotes and stuff like that. But it is a usable journal now. And I can journal and write in it every day. And what holds me up is I'm so busy creating that I forget the journal. So... So that's where I am. Hi, Tanya. Yeah, Tanya, here's one of the envelopes that I made in your session today. This is the one where you made the pocket and did the curve, and I wanted to keep my bunny, so I just kind of rounded the corner. And this is where, you know, you said when you were talking about making that notepad, you said get a magazine page and fold it in half. And I folded it in half vertically, and then I thought, uh-oh, I can't fold it in half horizontally. I'll ruin him. And I like this side too. And so I decided just to make a tag out of it. Here, let me show you my note. I did another one out of a security envelope like you did. And then I used you nested string, so I did that. And this is actually a piece of linen hanging off of a hanger. And it says on there, a beautiful mess. It's embroidery. This is just cut out of a magazine. And there are some aprons hanging on the back. This is all what Tanya taught us in her class today. Tanya, I will put a link to your video and to your channel and to your playlist. So... this is all that I had to show you. I just wanted to come on really quick. I might do an impromptu live tomorrow morning, an early one, for those of you who talk to me in the 4:30 in the morning. And I think I'm gonna work on my coffee filter angels. That's going to kind of be inspired by Jerry Bellini's paper bag angels. So that's to say. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. It was just more of a show and tell. So have a great evening. We're starting a new week, so have a good, safe week. Those of you who are rainy and snowy, be careful out there, okay? And go do some art. Bye.